Mr. Sanderson, if I could start with you, because I was a little bit confused by the response you gave Senator Kovacic about whether you support the bill or not, because in your submission, you clearly start by saying I support the bill. And in the conclusion, it says this bill should pass. It should pass because the fee hikes were unjust, distortionary and damaging. They burden students for choosing legitimate fields of study. They use debt as a mechanism of behavioral control. They reflected a shallow and punitive understanding of what higher education is for. So I just want to clarify with you, do you support reversing the fee hikes of the job-ready graduates?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I thought you gave a different answer to Senator Kovacic.
No. As I said, you don't let a good decision support a bad decision.
Yes. Okay. So you support the reversal
yes.
because of the reasons.
It's wrong.
Yeah, that you have stated. Okay. And you have also, I think in your submission, you've described JRG as a crude market lever imposed on a public good. I know you've said a few things about that. Could you kind of elaborate a little bit on that? And how has JRG distorted the higher education system even further?
I don't think it's achieved its aim. As I say, you're taking choice away from kids. I'd like to probably expand on this just a little bit.
Yep.
I believe kids are going to education without the assistance of sound advice. They're exposed to a marketing campaign, and a lot of kids get into degrees or start a university education, and they step out. And to give you a practical example, I've got two grandkids. They both go in Newcastle. One entered a teaching degree, did a year, and then dropped out for a year to save up enough money for a placement. And it's a fundamental error in the educational system. If they're going to send a kid out to Parkes or Orange to do a placement, and the kid has to pay for education, accommodation of that, that's unfair. The education system should pick that up. It's not an impost. My other granddaughter did a year in nursing, and she lived with mum and dad, so she had a bit of support that way. But she dropped out because it mucked up her social life. Again, she had concerns with placement again, the cost of. The family isn't wealthy. The system's flawed. The system's been monetarised to the point that it's no longer fit for purpose. We're looking at dollars, not at skills. We're looking at something in the future, not what we need now. I hope it answers the question.
It does.